Okay, before we can upload our Squeeze pages to our server, we need to do a little bit of editing onto our Squeeze.html files. It's a little bit tricky, but it's really not that bad. I'll walk you through the whole process. Now remember in the last video I showed you how to make a form and then save it to Notepad. So I have that open and ready to go. Now the next thing I'm going to need to do is open up my Squeeze.html file with a text editor, okay? So you can use Notepad or whichever text editor you're comfortable with using, okay? So here's my Notepad, so I'm going to open up one of my Squeeze page files, okay? So let's just do this one. Okay, it's going to look like there's nothing inside your file. But all you need to do is go down here to where it says text documents, and there's a little drop down arrow, hit all files, okay? So that'll open up all the files. The reason it didn't show anything before, it was looking for a text file, and we have different files in here. So let's go ahead and open up our Squeeze HTML file. Okay, so what you need to do is if you see square brackets anywhere in this code, you need to replace this, okay? So your page title might be, let's say, weight loss sign up. So then we're just going to want to go through and see if there's anything we need to be changing in here. Okay, so replace this part with your heading. So let's do that. So we want to give our prospects a big benefit. So how about lose 10 pounds this month? Sounds good to me. Okay, so then we just need to scroll down here, and then we see some more square brackets. Details about the product or service which you are offering to the customer. Okay, so get our free guide to weight loss. Okay, so then we want to give them some information about what they're going to receive, okay? So we'll just put that in here. Find out which foods to eat. Can take that out to lose weight. Okay, you can. These will be like your bullets. You can add more than one in here if you like. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else we need to change in here. Okay, so here's another square bracket. We gotta look for those. By signing up, I agree to receive email notifications and promotional messages from your site. So put that in there, whatever your site URL is. So I'm just making up a website called weightlossfast.com. Okay. So then we need to put a link to our privacy policy for our site. So in this case, it might be weightlossfast.com privacy. Okay, so then we're going to give them an option. If they don't want to opt in right then, they don't have to. And it asks for your sales page URL. You don't necessarily have to use a sales page here. It could just be the URL of your home page, okay? So you could use that. Okay, so we are done with that portion. Now we need to add some code in here from our Aweber form that will make everything work. Okay, so we are going to go through here and look for a line that asks for the action URL. Here it is. So whenever you see exclamation marks, that means something you need to pay attention to, okay? So it says form name, main opt-in action equals your autoresponder action URL. So we need to go back over here to our Aweber form and find our action URL. So I'm just going to find that quickly. I'm going to cheat a little bit and get a little help here. So action equals, and you'll see a URL. So all you need to do is copy that. We don't want the exclamation marks, or sorry, the quotation marks. We just want the URL itself. So then just paste that in here where it asks for your action, your autoresponder action URL. Okay. And the next thing it's going to ask you for is it wants the hidden autoresponder fields. Okay. So let's find those. Okay. So we look for input type equals hidden in our Aweber or get response code, wherever the case may be. So we just want to grab everything in here under this hidden input. Okay. Okay, so that's the end of that. So we copy it and we just paste that in here. And that's all there is to it. So now we'll save this. Okay. So ask if it already exists. Do you want to replace it? Yes, because we've edited it. Okay, so the next step, we'll upload everything to the server and make sure everything's working.